G'day everyone, Damo here, and we've got Murder, the Managing Director at UQ Space, and we've got Athena, which is the best rocket in Australia, which I am amazed that it beat Callum and my design, but it did. So give us a lowdown. So tell us, what do you do here?
All right, so we're in UQ Innovate, which is a makerspace at the University of Queensland, where we do most of the manufacturing work for our rockets. So we build sounding rockets that currently go to 10,000 or 30,000 feet and carry scientific payloads.
30,000 feet. That's almost as high as I can jump. Right, so where do we want to go with these rockets? Can we go higher?
Oh, we want to go higher. We're working on it. Bigger, better, higher.
Bigger, better, higher. Now, if a kiddo doesn't like to say the kiddo's out west of Brizzy or inland Australia, how are they going to get into rockets, or what kind of subjects should we start looking at?
Well, if you're still in high school, it'd be great to focus on subjects like physics, math, your Maths C, aerospace or engineering if you have the opportunity to. But if you don't have the opportunity to study those subjects, try and get involved with local rocketry clubs, look online, reach out to your local universities, even if they're not that local. Local in Queensland being 500 kilometres away, I suppose. And see what's around. There's lots of ways to get involved with this industry. It's all about whether or not you have a passion for it and really want to make things work.
So if you got a passion for it, just follow the dream.
Exactly,
and the rockets will take you there. Right, we're going to have a yarn to a couple of students now. So thanks so much for having us down at UQ Space. It's been a real pleasure being in front of Athena. G'day, Alice.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Right on. Tell us where we are. What are we doing here?
We're in makerspace at the University of Queensland. And we're here to discuss rockets.
Cool. And so what can you build here? What kind of stuff have you actually got up in the makerspace area?
We've got a lot of machines to build a lot of things. In this room, we have some laser cutters and a whole army of 3D printers.
I know. We're not short of one at all.
And outside we have the more metal heavy machines, so lathes and CNC machines to cut the big heavy things.
Cool. And so what's your job in the team?
I've recently moved to structures, and so I'm in charge of manufacturing the actual body tubes for the rockets.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you were in the recovery team as well.
Yeah, I was. I started my journey in the recovery team.
So what's the recovery team do?
We're in charge of getting the rocket down safely and making sure that it doesn't hurt anyone. Right,
because if it doesn't come down safely, it's going to go...
Ballistic landing.
Ballistic landing, righto, too easy. Now, if a kiddo was to get into something that you're doing right now, what kind of subjects do you reckon they'd do at school?
Well, I took maths and physics, and I feel like they're some of the main prerequisites for engineering.
Cool.
But really, you can do a lot of things and still end up working with rockets.
Matt, talk us through, what have we got here?
Yeah, her name's Athena, and she was our competition rocket last year for the Australian University Rocketry Competition. We sent her to 10,000 feet, which is about a quarter of the height a jumbo jet flies. And this rocket won us the competition. It was, the challenge was to get it most accurately to that height. So not only do you have to get up there, you also have to predict it perfectly with simulations and modeling to get it to the right height.
Right, so this is the best in Australia right now?
At the moment, yep.
Right on, and which is amazing considering what Callum and I built on Wednesday that went about 7 metres total. And we predicted it was going to go 6. So talk to us, what kind of things did you do at school to get into rockets?
Yeah, I did Math B and Math C, which I think now called Specialist in General Maths. I also took Physics and English. People underestimate English. It's important for report writing and to be able to communicate with people.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
So after uni, what's going to happen?
Look, I'd like to stay close to home. There are a number of companies popping up around Australia, which would be really cool to work in for aerospace and rockets in general. Obviously, overseas has some pretty cool places like SpaceX, NASA, Blue Origin. The other option is also starting your own company. That's a possibility now with startups. It sounds pretty awesome. It would be a lot of work though.
It would be a lot of work, but owning a business and running business is lots of fun, but lots of hard work. Righto, well that looks like it's a pretty nifty little rocket we've got here, and congrats to the team on having the best rocket, well, the best rocket other than mine and Callum's, bicarb vinegar. Everyone, if you want to check that one out, get to Wednesday's lesson. Best failures in Australia. Anyway, great rocket here. Matt's a legend. Thanks so much for having us down here, and we'll catch you guys soon.